When we look at even the mobile phone radiation, you have large studies which have shown no conclusive evidence, but still everybody says we need to wait and watch. So, if we don't have any conclusive evidence to say that there's a harmful effect, or we have an unproven theory that there could be a possible harmful effect, we have to be careful. And I think that is the way things have gone. When I say hindsight, looking back, we've had monitoring, and in our field we have very strict monitoring. We have ARB, which does a fantastic job, and we try as much to comply because it's important, because we're playing with patients' lives and their futures and things like that. Similarly, as we've mentioned, the ICNR, the International Council of Non-Ionizing Radiation Protection, we have the International Council of Ionizing Radiation Protection, similar sister bodies with norms. And as we know in India, and I don't need to repeat, I'm sure it's been told, that the norms are very, very strict. It's important that once we have the norms, we should be checking on the norms. So I think third party or industry checking on the norms is very important. And beyond that, more important, whenever we use something with an unproven harmful risk, we should look at the benefit and risk ratio. And today, mobile phones, say for me, for a doctor, for somebody in a hospital, it saves lives. I'm here on my way from the airport, I've seen a scan. I'm able to call the doctor, even the patient is in Bombay, and tell him what the report is because of a mobile phone. I'm able to bank, I'm able to book a ticket, I'm able to do things, I'm able to give instructions, talk to my colleagues, do things because of the mobile phone. And we are saving lives every day. Every day we are saving lives. So it's the benefit versus risk ratio I don't need to talk about. I think everybody in their walks of life knows it, and that's why we can't function without a mobile phone.